Hello everybody and welcome to Budapest. I am Andrew Barringer and this is the EHF Euro 2022 live Twitch show. Thank you for tuning in so far. We've got so much more to bring you over the next 2 weeks, but even more to bring you today. Edu, your usual host, couldn't make it. We've brought someone here who is paler than me and funnier than Edu, I think. Only kidding. Bad joke time. He's here. Of course he's here. Edu!
Hey. Hi guys.
How are we doing, buddy?
Hello. Fine, thank
Well, bad question, huh? Bad question.
Yeah, well, after this Hungary-Iceland game, I couldn't sleep, not eating at all. Obviously, it's a great diet.
Yeah.
I lost like 10 pounds already,
Yeah.
so...
Have you recovered?
No, I'm as all the Hungarians at the moment. We still try to find out what happened yesterday. And the Iceland coach said, Gudmundsson,
Yep, well done. Yeah.
that the Iceland players were a kid the game yesterday,
Yeah.
and they grown up during the game. I wouldn't mind if they would
Had not done that.
stay kids
Had not done
for only
that.
1 day, please.
Yeah, I mean, we will talk about the Hungary-Iceland game a little bit later.
Okay, good.
Obviously, because you were there, we had the cameras following you and following your tears at the tears of sadness, sadly, at the end. But we can talk about the preliminary round shortly as well. Some teams are looking really strong, though. Apart from, so you've not just been watching Hungary, I assume you've been watching the other games, is that right? You've been watching the other games,
I do. Yeah,
just checking, you know?
Absolutely. I also saw yesterday the Portugal-Netherlands game as well.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were in a absolutely strong group. So I think now it's a tragical day, Hungary. It's a sad thing that but I have to say that we lost from Iceland, which somehow Iceland is always our nemesis. Like
In any sport?
yeah, football and handball for
okay,
sure.
yeah.
I don't know if you remember the 2012 quarterfinal, that legendary game. I think it's one of the best games ever in handball. So I think Iceland now, I support them because I want I want them to win the European champion. So I could say that we lost from a European champion team.
Yeah.
So go Iceland from now.
That's the thing. If you're a Hungarian fan and you're watching this, get in the comments and tell us who you're going to support for the rest of the tournament. You've got 2 more weeks to tell us, or not to tell us, well, to tell us now, but 2 more weeks to find out or to choose a team who you're going to support. And Edu, I think who you pick? So you're going to pick Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland. Yeah, that's it. The only thing, if I can tell a message to the Hungarian fans who are also very depressed like me at the moment, don't worry. Next time when we host another European Championship, we're going to win. Okay? So maybe 20 years.
You heard it here first. Yes, that's a good one. But obviously a lot of other teams doing really well so far in the tournament. France looking really, really good. Denmark too. Iceland we've mentioned as well. Spain. Yeah. Looking really good. Obviously the 2-time reigning champions looking for a 3rd win in a row. You think they can get all the way to the final weekend?
Well, also, like I think so far Spain, I'm impressed about Spain most. I think Spain, if they keep it up, they're gonna win. So Spain is if I have to bet, I would say Spain.
Okay.
I also, France was really, I think the handball changed on that way that now it's only really small differences could, like yesterday we talk about, like I saw the 2 games, only 1 goal, like both games, like Hungary, Iceland 1 goal, after Netherlands, Portugal 1 goal, and like Netherlands won in the very last moment, no? Like.
Yeah. That's handball, isn't it? Like two really tight games, end to end, and right until the very last minute, we still don't know what the final outcome is going to be. So
that's how we love this game.
Exactly. Anyone out there who has never watched handball, just needed to watch those 2 games yesterday, and you'd be falling in love with this sport for the rest of their lives, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and also if you're not Hungarian, all the games what Hungarian played so far, these 3 games, what we had this tournament, all 3 games was really exciting, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, I don't know, it was too much for me. Like, I would say that these 3 games, like, I don't know how many times.
How many heart attacks you had?
Yeah, like.
And goosebumps everywhere, yeah, I assume, yeah.
Yeah, I think the reason why we lost, because in a very crucial moment, when we had a 50-50 chance, we chose the wrong one, unfortunately. And I felt really sorry about our coach. He was there, he saw his best player, the penalty, missing a penalty. His key player missing a chance in the last minute.
A shot when he's going into the area.
So as a coach, what could you do? Like, also funny that the Máté Lékai, our controller, his wife is a famous actress in Hungary, and all the tabloids, when anything Máté Lékai said, they said, okay, Ramona's husband, Máté Lékai, so that's why everyone. So it's like, if you talk about André Agassi, Steffi Graf's husband, the player called André Agassi, so it's like. So this is I saw like thousands of comments about the game today and yesterday evening.
Does it make you feel better, reading through the comments? Does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel as though I'm not the only one who feels like this?
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. It's like when your girlfriend left you, and after you meet with other thousands of people.
Thousands?
Thousands of comments came.
Oh, I thought you were talking about thousands of girlfriends.
You speak with thousands of other guys whose girlfriend left. So it was like good to share this tragedy. And if you talk about handball, I think one of the most, what I saw in the conclusion, the wing, we don't have wings game. So we have to improve on that.
Okay. How good are you? I'm not sure if anyone has actually asked you how good a player you are.
Me?
Yeah,
myself?
Of course, yeah. Has this conversation come up in the show yet, actually? Anyone?
Yeah, I already... I don't want to spoil anything. I just popped in a French training.
Yeah.
And,
you and Nicola just knocking a few balls around?
Yeah, Nicola just say, hey, Edu, and I'm in shape, so...
Well, where are you? What kind of player are you?
Well, I think I'm a center.
You're a centre back?
Yeah.
Just orchestrating the stuff.
Did you see the video with the Ross family? When also Bence Banhidi yesterday.
Yeah.
I think that was his last game. And this also what I don't understand. If you have a player like Bence Banhidi, like a Messi, we should just give all the balls to Bence. And I don't know why we did not. We have a superstar, Bence, who is scoring. Have you seen? Did you see how many goals he scored?
Yeah, unbelievable.
I would put like, okay, just give it to Bence.
Well, you know what we should actually do is we actually have a little media tournament usually, and I think at the end of this competition we should invite you along and see how good a player or how not a good player.
Yeah, thank you. I accept the invitation. Very kind.
Good,
thank you.
Good. But it's not all about Edu and Hungary today. No, it's not. It's not about me either. Although now it is kind of is going to be, I think, because as this is my first appearance on the show, I have to play this this challenge, the Handball Shootout challenge presented by Lidl. I think Edu, you've played this already.
Yes, it didn't. Actually, that was the first time when I played.
Yeah.
And I think I scored once.
One?
Goal, yeah.
Did you have any practice? Because I haven't had any practice, you see.
Okay, so let's see.
We'll just go straight into it. I think this is hooked up. I believe this is hooked up. We'll go play. Hopefully this is on the screen. Okay, no idea. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that's wide. Okay, I think I know how to do this.
Okay.
Okay, is the ball coming back? Okay.
Okay, go and do.
Okay, well, this is not so good, right?
Okay,
46
good.
seconds. The ball doesn't arrive quickly back in my hand here. Bottom left? That'll do. Okay.
Nice. Keep your heads up.
Am I hungry?
Yeah, I think...
Keeper. This keeper's decent.
You have to be careful because the keepers are really prepared.
They're good. Okay, one. I need to beat one.
Don't look
That's
at the
going in.
keeper's eyes because
There we go. There we go.
because the goalkeeper can see where you're gonna shoot.
Really?
So, yeah.
How do I do that?
You have to avoid.
Is there a spin? Can I spin?
Yeah, he's looking. Yeah, but I mean, always like the keeper saves and he's sad. Why?
Is it off the posts? No way.
Okay, now he's cheating. I
Okay,
like this.
4 seconds. The keeper should have saved that. Got 4 there. Now I have to save. Now I am the goalkeeper, right?
Am I too over polite if I say you did well?
No. You can be polite. It's all, we're polite people on this show, aren't we? I'm just going to keep not moving here.
Yeah, now, Andrew, you are the keeper.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not moving though. Perfect. How many saves am I making here?
If you are a keeper,
36 seconds left.
what is this? How many times? Like you can come up like 1 meter?
Okay. Off the post?
Yeah, 1 meter. Yeah, that's a great tactic. You have to frighten him. Good,
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you save 4 or you got 4?
Saved. I see.
Your keeper is sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing is, I'm trying to hunt him out. Like he's going down the middle, and I'm just going to stay directly down the middle. One last shot. Yeah, okay.
You have to at least pretend that you.
Okay. So is that it? Or are we playing
okay.
more? Are we playing more? No idea. Let's just keep playing.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I think.
Is that enough? Surely enough, right?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to practice as well, and we can. In the next show, we're going to play again, okay? So
Yeah.
we will see who is the better,
Exactly. Yeah. We should
who
just
makes better improvements so far on this game. Yeah, but I think we can move on.
We can move on, right? I mean, yeah. This is now off. We can take this off. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
gonna-
see, it's called addiction.
It's and guys, if you haven't downloaded this game, what are you waiting for? Honestly, please download this game. It's available via search for it actually. It's just Handball Shootout in your iOS and Android Play stores. And what have we got next, Edu? We have got you. We're going to come back finally now to watch poor Edu go through the motions on an emotional roller coaster of a night. We got our camera crew to follow his every move and witness every goal save and smile and sorrow in the end that it was. And here's the video.
Let's watch.
Let's watch it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the EHF EURO group stage, last round. Hungary versus Iceland. We have just a few minutes and the game are going to start. This is a crucial game for Hungary and for Iceland as well. Hungary has a great chance to go through to the main round. And today, everyone is watching this game in Hungary. Those lucky 20,000 people who could fit in, they're already here. Millions going to support Hungary today with our big rival, Iceland, again. This is my son, who is also really enthusiastic.
Hungary.
Let's go to the game. Let's watch some handball. Ria, Hungary. The gentleman just told me that this board was empty 20 minutes ago. A lot of messages for the players. Okay, that's fine. I will. Oh, I'm scared. Come on, let's watch the game. Yeah, Tony, get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Hungary.
at this. It is amazing. I already lost my voice. It's a now or never for sure. Come on, Benza. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Go. What an amazing first half we had here. I wait for the guests here. Akos.
Hey!
Akos.
Hi!
How was the game?
Very good, perfect. Hungary is running, rolling excellently!
And your sons are enjoying the game? He wants to go back to watch the game, so. Who is the best player at the moment?
Sorry, this is the Mate Dominic.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, hi.
Thank you. The second half is going to start now. Come.
It's all over. Iceland 31, Hungary 30. And that means that Iceland won all 3 of their games, collected 6 points, and they are through to the next round of the tournament. Hungary is out.
It's a tragic moment for us. It was very close on one goal. In the end, we were missing so much. Out of words, we lost. We lost. I don't know. It was like the whole game was like a roller coaster without seat belts. I think we did well in the defense this time. I mean, I don't even remember how many goals we got. I'm still shocked. Okay, we got 31 goals. And congratulations for Iceland, of course. Thank you. I don't even make this strong. I don't know, I always blue and then still the same. But we still have fans here. My son, for example. Which team are you going to support after this game?
Dear Hungary.
You see? So close, no? So close, the whole game. Not so cool, so close. It wasn't cool at all. Usually when Hungary playing against Iceland, it's written by Alfred Hitchcock. This happened today again. Alfred Hitchcock wrote this script with not a happy end for us, unfortunately. But, like,
Edu.
even after all this, I couldn't make this thing strong. We lost against Iceland, but I told my son that it's a little corner where you sit on the bicycle, and if you roll the bike, you can make smoothie.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, son, I saw you are depressed and sad about that you lost. Sit on the bike, and I realized that his leg is not long enough.
Oh no.
Well, it's not my lucky day.
No, Edu, that was a great video and very sad ending to Hungary's EHF Euro 2022. But very cute from your son as well. Great. Has he been before? Was it your fault that he's involved now in Hungarian handball now, and he's a fan for life, and now he's got this horrible memory that he has to remember now. This will make him.
Well, I became like I remember when I started to play football, and I played like for 60 years. That my father took me when I was 6 years old, a football game, and I got like, oh, it's amazing.
When you first go in the stadium, it's really like when you're 6, 7 years old, it's really quite eye-opening, isn't it?
Exactly. And I have a favorite author, Nick Hornby. Have you read the Fever Pitch?
Of course, yes.
And I remember like Nick Hornby says that the first time when his father took him for a game, he was surprised at how it's possible that so many people here paid for the ticket and they dare to be angry.
It's just a release of a horrible week at work, and then you go and be angry, you shout at the referee.
Exactly. You see unhappy people, you see 30,000 unhappy people around you.
Exactly.
And that's what I was thinking when I took my son.
Yeah.
That-
Lots of bad language as well.
Actually, I was very impressed
Yeah.
that I took him for a football game, and there was some swearing,
Yeah.
but this time I didn't hear any swearing or any bad language. So I told my wife, because
Yeah.
she was worried, that until he's 12, I
Yeah.
take him to the.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing about handball fans. Good thing about handball fans, isn't it?
Yeah,
very, very
absolutely.
respectful of the opposition and appreciate when another team has done
Absolutely.
well. So
Absolutely. I was really impressed that the Iceland supporters, the main,
Yeah.
the ultras
Yeah.
and the Hungarian ultras, just next to each other.
yes.
They were not even a police or
Yeah.
a security
Yeah,
guy needs
exactly,
to.
yeah.
They're just there next to support with drums.
Shaking hands at the end of the game.
Absolutely.
Everything's good.
Yeah. It's really fair play.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And how does it feel then, to watch that video back? How does it make you feel again?
I felt
Or
again.
would you have rather not have watched it again?
Yeah, I felt again the same, the excitement,
Yeah,
and even I knew it's gonna be a bad end.
yeah,
I was like, oh, maybe it changed, like maybe we won. But
yeah.
yeah, I went through again.
Yeah.
It's emotional
Okay, good.
roller coaster, as I mentioned in the video. Yeah. But the good news that okay, we lost, but amazing games will come. So let's focus on the.
Yes.
So let's leave this
Yeah,
behind.
the preliminary round is done. The
And
main
then-
round is now here. And another person that is here is our good friend, the handball ninja. Ibe Jeremy Udoma. This is Budapest. This is Budapest calling. California, can you hear us?
Hey, I can hear you, Andrew. I appreciate you guys having me on as a guest.
How we
Hello,
doing?
Handball
You guys can
ninja.
see you. How's it going, Thomas?
What's up, buddy?
And just another day. With here in the U.S., I'm preparing to have my guys go through a pretty big 2022 that ultimately culminates in competing at the World Games in Birmingham, Alabama, after we hopefully play the World Championships in Greece in June. So trying to get my guys prepared here, enjoying the Euro from here in the States so far. Competition's been high. It's been cool to see all the highlights. I've been able to catch a number of full games. I've been a little busy, but try to catch highlights here and there, and it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, what's the time there actually? What's the time difference? What are you getting up really early to catch a game? Or?
Yeah, it's 9 hours for me here in Los Angeles versus you guys in Austria. So evening games are like morning, early afternoon, my time. So it's not too bad. It just depends on what else I've got going on, if I've got training or whatnot. But I do make a note to catch all the highlights that you guys post on social, and that's been fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly. There's obviously a lot of content for you to wake up to in the morning as well, I guess, if we've been posting as much as we have been. How have you been enjoying it then? Who's been kind of standing out of the matches you have seen?
And, I'd say my favorite play so far, Giannis Len scored a goal. I believe it was against Serbia, and it was just a really beautiful team play. Valentin Port found Ken Mahe, who went behind the back to Hugo Descott, who went wing to wing on the in-flight to Giannis Len, and it was a very, very handball ninja type of goal. And it's the type of play that makes me really enjoy watching handball. And France was the first country that I followed getting into the sport of handball back in 08, 09. My very first handball coach at the Portland Sasquatch Handball Club here in the U.S. Was a French guy. Shout out to Rafi Renal if he's on the live stream, if he ever sees this. But France was the first handball team that I followed getting into the sport, and by default they just became my team to root for. And so to see them get the maximum amount of points in that first round and to move on made me excited. And then otherwise, I think one really feel-good story has been those Dutch boys. Steins and Case Smith. It's been cool. It's so cool to see how they play. I think they're a little bit undersized, but they've got so many just crafty, creative players. And I think that David versus Goliath style of play, being successful, I think always makes for a feel-good story in any sport, and particularly in handball.
Do you have a favorite Hungarian player? Is there any Hungarian you like?
No, none. Don't like a single person from the country.
Great question.
I'm kidding.
Thank you, Edu. Great question. That's why I'm here.
No,
To
I'm kidding. I mean, much of the guy just, just such a creative playmaker, and someone who is a playmaker on the beach side. He's someone that I enjoy watching, and just seeing how he navigates the game and how he finds solutions. This is someone who plays a similar position on the sand is always really cool to watch.
how did you get your name? How you became Handball Ninja? Like, why this nickname you had? How did you get it?
I've been asked this question a number of times, and it's actually one of my favorite questions to get asked. But long story short, we were playing in Rio in 2016. We had a friendly against the Brazilian national team, and they beat us pretty handedly. Brazil is one of the stronger beach handball sides. They've won the last 3 men's world titles. But we were playing this exhibition in Rio. I scored my first goal, and it's customary when an athlete scores a goal that you say their last name, right? The announcer says the last name of whoever scores a goal in the arena. And the announcer said something that definitely wasn't my last name. And, my last name's Edu Tóth. And growing up in the U.S., I was used to my last name being butchered, but he said something that was nowhere close, right? And I scored this goal. He said something. I couldn't tell what he said. And the Brazilian fans in the crowd, they were all chuckling. It's like, what did this man just call me? And so the next time I came down, I scored, and I was paying attention to what he was saying, and he's calling me the American Ninja. I was like, I can roll with that. And then, after the game, the Brazilian fans were asking for selfies, like, Ninja, 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 Ninja. And then the following month, the International Handball Federation had a social media campaign called Handball Ninja. The text from which is actually the text on the design of this shirt. When they named me Handball Ninja, I figured in Brazil they're calling me American Ninja, the IHF is calling me Handball Ninja, maybe there's something to this whole ninja thing. And so I changed all of my socials on social media to @HandballNinja in December of 2016, and it's been a really fitting nickname as I've grown on the beach handball side of things and developed my style of play. The nickname very much suits my game and my personality, so it's been a good nickname to roll with, for sure.
Yeah, and you've been spreading the gospel when it comes to handball in the United States as well. Best friends with Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart doesn't get much big time than that now, does it?
They're both hysterical guys, and effortlessly so. And Snoop in particular was really interested in handball the time I spent on set. He asked a lot of inquisitive questions, and unfortunately didn't make the final edit on the show, but he went on a good 2-minute tirade, and I wish I had the footage of it, where he basically made a direct call to action to Americans to pick up handball. And one of the things that he said was, there's so many sports in the United States, and handball is such a unique opportunity, especially because of how prevalent it is outside the U.S. For an American who maybe knows basketball, American football, sportswear, they can pursue them and never have to leave the country. There's a lot to be said for potentially taking your athleticism abroad and taking advantage of opportunities there. And handball is such a ripe opportunity. I know we've talked about it the past 50 years since the sport of handball got reintroduced into the Olympic program in 1972, that America would be the ideal handball country if we just invested in it. And it's still a process, but I'm really grateful to have stumbled across the game myself and to be given the amount of opportunities that I've had all across the globe. I've played handball in 18 different countries as of this interview, and notably this summer in Europe, being able to compete in ET finals for the first time in Toronto, and be able to compete in Champions Cup in Italy. Both beautiful locations. For an American who thought that his professional sports career was over at 17, to have been given a second chance through the sport and to have met the people all across the globe that I've gotten to meet, and to be able to just continue to be an athlete at 28 years old has been a blessing on top of a blessing, more than I could have ever asked for. And with how much the game has given me, I just want to be able to give back. That's why I joined the board of directors at USA Team Handball, and I do what I can to help grow the sport, not just within the U.S. but globally, because the game's provided me so much, and I think it's a sport that there are a bunch of fans, future fans of the game, potential fans of the game. If they were just turned on into the sport, they'd fall in love with it the same way I did. And I know that there's so many American ball sport athletes that would be so great in the sport if they were turned on to the game as well.
What's it been like actually watching the games with regard to going back to this competition, this championship that we are privileged to have been able to cover here in Budapest here. Is it like on a daily basis where you're approached by people in the street, or you are continually asking people to take up handball, to get involved in it? I just kind of want to get an idea of you just walking down the street in LA and people just questioning your T-shirt and then you having to explain it.
For sure. Yeah, definitely more famous outside of the United States than I am within the United States. I haven't been stopped in the States. It's like, hey, are you Ninja? Are you Handball Ninja? As opposed to being at a competition and having a bunch of people come up and ask for autographs or selfies because they know who I am, whether it's a beach handball competition in Europe or elsewhere. But I do rock the shirt around, and every once in a while I get oh, you play handball? I used to play that like 30 years ago. Back on the wall in Venice Beach or something, and they think of a different handball.
Yeah.
That's a pretty common one. But generally, people, obviously, most Americans don't know who I am, regardless of the level of notoriety I may have gotten within the sport of handball, primarily by those who aren't American. So it's just it's a conversation point, and I've got a section on my smartphone literally titled "What is Handball?" So the conversation ever comes up. USA Team Handball produced a couple of videos. One is handball, what is beach handball? And I've got them both saved on my phone. So if there's ever a conversation of like handball or someone brings it up and they ask questions about it, it's like, let me just show you what it is that I do. And I've got it on my phone, I pull it out, and then people are like, oh my God, this looks amazing, this looks super fun, where can I play? And one of the things that we're really trying to grow in the United States is the amount of playing opportunities, because one of the difficult things in growing the sport is when Americans see it, they're generally intrigued by it. But playing opportunities are very scarcely spaced throughout the country. Most major cities have a handball club, but it's not anywhere near as prevalent as what you'd have in a country like Hungary, where within a given city, you've got dozens, if not hundreds of clubs at various age levels for an athlete to get involved. In Los Angeles, we have one club, and the next closest club is 2.5 hours away in San Diego, and the next closest club would be about 5 hours north in San Francisco. And in my case, when I discovered handball, I was very conveniently located within a 30-minute drive of a handball club in the U.S., like one of maybe several dozen. Growing up in Portland, the Portland Handball Club was about a 25-minute drive from my house, so not anything too difficult to get to. And my mom would take me before I got my driver's license, and fortunately I was able to get involved. But if I lived 60 miles east and I discovered handball in the same place, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Yeah.
And so we're still trying to grow the sport. We're trying to grow the number of clubs we have in the U.S. so that when Americans do discover the sport, I can't tell you the amount of times I've had someone message me on Instagram or even a pro athlete message me, and they aren't somewhat conveniently located towards a handball playing opportunity, and that's the end of that conversation, where they're otherwise very interested in the game. Working to try to minimize that. Like I said, I can't claim to be famous in the U.S. Even after the Kevin and Snoop segment, I wouldn't say by any means that I'm famous in the United States, or at least in relation to the amount of love that I get when I'm at a beach handball competition and everybody knows Handball Ninja. But it's a talking point, especially now since I do rock the Handball Ninja merch much more consistently when I'm out and about here in the U.S. So it becomes a conversation talking point.
Yeah.
Right? And Kev, Snoop, like I said, they're both hysterical guys. Snoop in particular was really interested in handball. He had a blast, and he was really intrigued on what we could do to help facilitate the growth of the sport here in the U.S. Because he recognized that for the amount of sports opportunities we have in the U.S. and with basketball, football, baseball being a major sport, but those athletes being able to develop and not necessarily have to lead the U.S. In those sports. There's a whole right field for Americans to potentially see more of the world through a sport that isn't as well developed in the U.S. And he's a big champion for that. And it was just a really cool experience to be a part of during the Tokyo Olympics, and stepping in goal and take penalty shots from them. I figured I'd be better than me shooting on them. And they had fun with it. And, not only did the USA Team handball community receive that segment well, I felt as if the international handball community was very receptive to that segment, and having the players in this Euro competition reach out to me and say, hey, congratulations, keep up the great work and growing the sport in the U.S. We really enjoy this segment. I mean, it's not every day that an American gets hit by a nickel acrobatic, for example, and receive kudos for something that they've done in handball. So the whole experience this summer was incredible, and just something that I hope to be able to build on with Americans here as we grow the sport and try to provide more opportunities that we get more people who not only see the sport and find it interesting, but invest in the sport and learning the sport and playing the sport and refereeing the sport, filling up all the avenues that you need to grow a sport in a country.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Edu, I was just going to touch on the. I mean, as someone from the United Kingdom who. Where handball is not a thing. And when I'm going home, I'm having to explain what handball is, and it's difficult to try and find a club to play for, and obviously not only the English but the Scottish and UK GB as well, doing as much as they can. It is difficult for them to get the message out there. As just talking to you, Edu, now, I mean, not the case, I guess, for Hungarians growing up. It was always with you.
Yes, I remember that before the Olympic Games in London, 2012, I think in 2009, the most popular Hungarian club, Veszprém, went to play against the UK team, the English team, to make the handball popular there. And I have a suggestion for you, and as well, Snoop Doggy Dogg is really popular in Hungary, so next time if you guys are around, I would be glad to go each high school and university. I'm pretty sure we could get thousands of people start to play handball.
Exactly, we need to spread the word about handball far and wide. As obviously we are the European Handball Federation, but it doesn't matter where it is, as long as people are playing handball somewhere in the world, right?
Yeah, and I really like our handball ninjas enthusiasm.
Indeed.
Like there's a sport, and to make it popular and spread the news. I like it. I like it. I have to find another sport because handball is covered by Handball Ninja. I have to find another sport which is not popular in the US, and also do the same as you. It would be fun. It's a difficult competition for you. Baseball, American football, basketball. I'm pretty sure that all kids wants to be a baseball player, no?
Yeah.
It's like, what I feel is like soccer. In 1994, soccer wasn't that popular, and you had the World Cup.
Football, yes.
Football, yeah.
Sorry, I just had to get that in there.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, but I know he's... Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah.
I know, I can't, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right, actually, yeah. Yeah, oh, you're an Englishman. Okay. Handball ninja, they invented football.
He's weird. He's weird.
Right. Yeah.
How do I get out of here? What?
But in the US, after the World Cup, football became very popular. Am I right?
That's true.
So I think we should just organize a handball World Cup in US. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not be opposed to that in the slightest. I think
it's can be hard. We can do it.
Make it happen.
Yeah, that's it. Get me in, please.
I'm sure entertainment value is going to be great. The opening show, I can just see. Be like the Super Bowl. I'm just picturing stuff here now, yeah?
Yeah, it's all about enthusiasm, commitment.
Exactly. We know how
what we have.
As we were just discussing there, as soon as you show, if you show a clip to a handball clip to someone who's never watched it before, they are...
It's a thriller.
Yeah, they're blown away by it, and it's. I think I love doing that. It's like, this is handball, and it's just like, wow.
You know what I feel now? I feel like we are in England. When did you guys invent the football?
A long time ago. 1800s.
1800.
Yeah.
So English people were very happy that they invented football. Unlucky for them that there was a game in 1953, 7th of November, when Hungary beat England 6-3 in the Wembley.
Yeah, but you had the Messi of the generation. You had like, you know.
Actually, we had 11
You
Messis.
had like 3 of them.
We had Puskás,
Exactly.
Hideg
Yeah.
Kuti, Buzász. So,
Yeah.
so until that, England was the king of football, and Hungary came along. Nowadays, England doing well. Yeah.
That's true. Right, going back to handball.
Yeah.
We've got this challenge for you.
Oh yeah.
Do you have your phone with you? Ibe, do you have your phone?
Yeah, recording with it. We're gonna screen record on mine. Put the
Yeah.
challenge up.
Yeah.
All right, let me make this happen.
Let's see if this, the
Give me a
magic of
sec.
technology.
See if this works.
Look at all those faces on that screen.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Can you see my screen?
Can we, guys?
Uh.
I can't, but
Got the game pulled up.
we can't see it. But if you're,
Let me see if I can.
if you started playing, you can just do some commentary over the top.
Let me pull up the game. Let me try something.
Try to press the play button.
Okay, at the
It helped me a lot.
Give me,
It's smarter. Some
give me
smart advice in the
14
studio.
seconds. See if I can share screen. Okay.
Come on, handball ninja.
Do you see me?
We don't.
That's you.
Okay.
Come on.
Do you see the game on my screen?
No.
Maybe technical difficulties on my end.
Okay.
Ah,
I
yes.
clicked on.
There we go. I think we're here.
You see it?
Yay!
It's on wacky. You got it?
Web wacky.
All right. Wait, which
Which-
mode should I pick?
Oof.
I'll go
Well-
wacky. I mean, I'm a beach handball player. I think wacky is more
Uh-huh.
fitting. All right. I'll
So
play.
this handball shootout challenge presented by Lidl, ladies and gentlemen. We have the handball ninja
Handball
about.
arena, Budapest arena. I'll go
Okay.
Budapest. All right. Let's go time challenge. Got to score more goals than my opponent within
Yeah,
a
I
minute.
think that's the one.
I'm Austria, and I'm going
Okay.
against
You're Austria.
Norway's
Okay,
a really good country.
good. The home of the,
Norway.
what's the home of the EHF? That's fine.
Easy opener.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
it's a bit far,
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a fail already.
It just looks like it's miles away.
no? Yeah, he's in the US, so.
They've moved the 7-meter line. They've moved the 7-meter line.
Please, there's an ocean,
Ah, geez.
ocean between you. Please
What's
come.
happening?
Come on.
No wonder he can't score from there. This is crazy.
I already have jet lag.
Oh, come on. Why is this?
Your keeper is too good.
I've got to score one. This goalkeeper's got my number. Go low left. There we
There we
go.
go.
You see,
finally,
you already
good.
invented a future that he's going from
You guys take so much
30
time to
meters.
to. Oh, I missed.
Our last 15 seconds. Come on.
we
Still
also
the one.
have to warn
Come
you.
on,
It's
come on.
called
I gotta
education.
get.
I feel as though. It's a pass. That's what
Where
it's
should I shoot
doing.
this last one?
This is a different challenge. I've just realised what it is.
Ah, okay.
It's a pass.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the buzzer.
I'm not a handball
scored twice.
expert, but when you have a
You didn't realise
penalty,
I've not
they
played this
don't
version.
give you a pass.
I'm
no?
goalie now.
That's the point of the penalty.
Yeah, you're the keeper now. So here we go. Acrobatics from you here.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a save. There's a stop.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a good
Getting your
start.
right toe to it.
I honestly don't know how to move this goalie. High right. Oh, never mind.
You have
He
to
went
raise
low
one of
left.
your hand
Get wrong.
in order to save the.
Edu
Well, both my
seems
hands
to
are up,
think-
and all I can do is click on the guy. There's a save.
There we
I'm
go.
your
That's
tutorial.
another one in.
Just gotta set him out.
It's always helps
I've
if
got to
you.
set out Sanders Sagas in
Come
the
on.
next 23 seconds. And,
Good.
There's
good,
a
good.
stop.
Another one.
He just saved, no?
Yeah.
okay,
Another
here
one.
we go. Come on.
I think I lost the
Last
connection with
15.
Houston. Houston, are you here?
Does that save? Yes, that's
I think it came off the
All
came
right,
off
if
the
I save
woodwork.
this next one, I think I'll win this match.
He saved 4 or he saved.
Ah, you tried to hit the
I
buzzer.
think he saved 4.
Two,
He
okay.
saved 4. Scored 2, saved 4.
Yeah, it's a tie.
It's a tie.
I think it might be a
Absolutely.
tiebreaker.
We're going to overtime here or not?
Okay, I'm back on offense.
Nope. Oh, this.
Yeah, okay,
Oh
so
no.
Okay. Look at how
I messed
sad
up my
that looks
rap.
there.
I messed up my pass.
I don't like it when they miss because they look super sad.
for me it's still a misery, like this guy who's passing. Maybe it's Snoop Dogg in a game, no? Like,
Right. I'm not sure
They
where
take
that.
so much time to celebrate. I wish they could just do a quick restart like a normal game. Costing me time.
What I would like to
realize
see.
that shooting high just does not work. Shooting high does not work in this game. I've got to keep it low and on target and hope the goalie goes the wrong direction.
Listen, to be honest, just do
reading
something.
me.
I want you to do a spin shot. I want you to do a spin shot to get 2 points in.
I
beach
wish I knew
handball
how to
here.
do a spin shot here.
I want to do you 360 here. Come on. Can you?
oh, bravo!
Hello. Did we even
That's
know
was-
that was possible?
I'm glad you
Incredible.
I thought you were
You're
joking.
getting extra points here.
Look at those.
Oh,
Nice.
We've just
you said spin shot.
we just
Had
found
fun on
an
the
in-game
screen.
cheat.
Yeah, but
I did.
you are the third guest who's supposed to play one and already played twice. Yeah, I told you it's cause addiction.
No, what? Okay, I made the save.
Okay,
Okay.
what we do,
I
we're going
like
to
the
continue the
visual
show
spin
and we
shot.
will get back to you after 2 hours to see how it goes, your split shots. Okay?
All right. All right, sounds good.
Right, get your screen back.
tiebreaker's
Wilson.
still-
Okay, you're still there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have
Let's-
30
Another
seconds.
spin shot.
Oh,
Look at that.
what
Was
a
it
goal.
in off both posts, huh?
Nice.
That's how you do it.
Off the post. All right, I've got to shut him out the next
Okay, here we
15
go.
seconds.
Let's.
Oh, got me.
Yeah. This guy's
Yeah, I
good.
think I've
But
lost this round.
he still gets the ball from someone. You know?
Yeah, I can see someone in the backcourt somewhere miles away. In the
Someone in the
backcourt.
backcourt
I
making
see
a
it.
pass to him.
I see it. In a different postcode.
Does this just go?
Okay,
Right.
Down by
Right,
one
I
right
think- What's the time? Okay.
well, Ninja, we really enjoyed
Does this
watching
game
you.
not end?
It looks like you've chosen the never-ending version. And
Evidently, I clicked time.
Well,
But
we
I'm
have to
liking
say
the fact that I
goodbye.
figured out how to do a spin shot.
look at that. I love that. We need to practice this ourselves.
I love the
think.
spin shot. I'm not
I
not
love
receiving
the fact-
double, but I like the fact I'm doing the spin shot.
Yeah.
We're going to have a show on Sunday as well, so
Yeah. Maybe. Exactly.
I'll practice the game, and then on Sunday,
I think I had enough.
I can give a better performance than I'm giving now.
Right. I think we need to call time on this. We've been playing this game for what seems
Yeah,
like
let's call
2
time
hours.
on it.
Well played, dude. A good
The game
score.
never ends, but it was a good challenge. Norway
It was
gave
a
me a
great
little too
pleasure
much to
to
handle.
meet.
It was a
meet
good
you
challenge.
again.
Hey man, good to have you
Sure.
on.
I think you just have to cut away from it. 'Cause I can't cut away from the game right now. It just keeps on going. It literally just keeps on going.
Exactly.
Just gotta cut from here. I'll cut back to you guys.
Brilliant.
Anyway.
Okay,
But that was
dude.
fun to play. I'm glad I was able to figure out. Wait, let me see if you guys can. I'll bring it back to my screen. Can you guys see me? I'll put this back. Literally, the game just keeps going. I figured after 60 seconds.
Oh, no, I
it
see you
was
clapping.
game over.
That's you?
You're back now.
But
You're
it just
back
kept
now.
on going.
Hey, what else are you going to do on what day is it? Wednesday? Wednesday morning? What else are you going to do with your life, huh? Apart from play this game.
It's Wednesday. I've got a training session after this, but I'm glad the timing of this actually worked out. Like I had a call, and then like this was the perfect time. We're at an hour break, and then I've got to get going from here. But I appreciate you guys having me on and be able to talk a little bit of Euro and a little bit about Handball Ninja and how that came to be.
Yeah.
And that was a fun game to play. It took me a while to figure out the spin shot. He said it, I was like, oh, I can spin. And then I tried just doing a spin on the screen, and he ended up doing the 360. I was like, oh, that's super cool. That's a nice
Yeah,
little,
I think
little
that's
Easter egg
incredible.
once you figured it
Loving it
out.
so much.
It's super fun.
Thank you so much that you came here. Pleasure to meet with you.
Appreciate it.
Speak to you soon.
It was a pleasure. It was mine. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care.
Yeah,
Take
no
care.
worries.
Bye, 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 bye.
Right.
Can I put this down like this?
You can do whatever you want, Edu, I think.
Okay,
This is kind of your show, isn't it? So pretty much you can
Yeah.
just do whatever you want. You can juggle, right? You can juggle, you can
Good.
pretty much do whatever. What's next on our plan? Actually, what's next on our plan? Our social media now. We're looking through some social media posts. We are going to look at some social media. We're not. We are going to talk to. Okay, we're going to talk to someone else now. Our
We have a
second
guest.
We have a guest. We have a very, very special guest.
From a handball team called Ferencváros.
Well pronounced.
Ferencváros is it's a traditional club in Hungary.
Yeah.
Like every second person in Hungary support Ferencváros football team, handball team,
Yeah.
gymnastic. Ferencváros is
Yeah. The club.
the club. Yeah.
The club.
Yeah. And I'm
yes.
really honored.
Exactly.
That,
yeah.
So, please
So-
announce her. Da-da-da! Oh, oh, oh,
Coming in
oh, oh,
very
oh.
slowly, she
Ivana!
is Ivana Glivic. How are we?
Hello, good evening. I'm perfect.
Please take the mic,
oh, you have
please.
to take the microphone, otherwise we can't. Is it on? Let's find out. People are nodding, that's always a good. People are doing this. Yes,
Yes, it's green now.
it's green. Good.
Like Fradi, like Ferencváros.
Yeah.
Of course, meant to be.
Hi, Fradi.
It's working. It's working. So let's talk. How are you doing?
I'm good. I just finished with the training,
Yeah,
so I came here, and I'm so thankful for the invitation.
you're welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Good.
And you, how are you?
We're great. I mean, Edu is
I'm
always.
depressed.
You
I
had
think.
some fun?
Oh, he's depressed, of course, after last night. He's still worried about it. He's depressed.
Yes,
after-
I can
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
But now, since you arrived, I'm getting my
I can see that you feel better already.
absolutely.
You are welcome.
I'm getting happier. Actually, I have a story. In 2011, I'm a comedian, and
Yes.
they
Of
invited
course
me
I know
to
who
do-
you are.
Oh,
Hey.
thank you. They invited me
Most
to.
famous person in the room. I'm not sure.
No,
who,
no,
who-
Itana is
Okay,
more famous.
okay.
Second. I mean, third. Sorry.
What?
Yeah. There was in 2011, Ferencváros won the EHF European Cups winner, and they had a celebration. They invited me to do a comedy, and Bea Kökény, one of your, and Zita Suchansky,
Yes.
we were holding the cup for the picture, and I thought they hold, and they thought I hold, and I just catch the very last moment. I almost broke your EHF Cup trophy. In the very last minute moment, I saved. So
Thank the Lord.
yeah. And I checked your team now, and I see that Zita Suchansky is still there,
Yeah.
Klára Szekeres,
Yeah.
Sandra Zácsik. They, like players who played like 10 years ago, they still play in Ferencváros.
Yes, they are still there, and they are amazing, really.
Yeah,
I must say.
the nickname is Fradi.
Frodi,
Fradi,
which means
like Andrew, Andy.
okay.
And it's Fradi family, like big family
okay.
from Ferencváros Club. What
Hajrá,
he said,
Fradi.
football. Hajrá, Fradi. Try.
Oida, Frodi.
Bravo!
Didn't think I'd be doing this today,
Okay.
but I am. Amazing. So, EHF Euro. Montenegro doing okay, aren't they?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I'm super proud, I can say.
How did you feel during watching this game? Because this was like a game that could have gone any way right
Yes.
until the very end.
It was really stressful for me, but also I knew it. Like in the second half, when we just came on equal, I said we got them because I saw that we wanted more. Like we were really with all heart, everything in the game. And then when we come back in the second half and it was equal, I said, okay, this is our game. So I know the boys, I know their heart, character, attitude, everything. So yes, we won. It's a really historical moment for men's handball. It's a long story, but if I will tell you now that basically in Montenegro there is no men's handball club like with normal conditions. And now Montenegro men's team is in the best 12 in Europe. It sounds crazy, but it's just us with sometimes that heart really can bring a lot, I think. So
And what's the feeling back home in Montenegro? Is there a real kind of love for this men's team?
yes, everybody, not just like now, but also it's for the first time in history that they passed the group.
Yeah.
So everybody is just like, I think, proud, and then united again the people to love and watch men's handball, because always women's handball was like #1 sport, but now I'm really like proud and happy because of them, really.
There was celebration in the street. You went out and.
Yes, a little, but it's also like Corona time again. So
Yeah, okay, blood
it's
pressure
big.
again.
But yes,
Okay.
I think that
So
the guys
you serve
also
it in
can
home,
feel it.
obviously. Very good. Don't go out.
But guys just can feel the support, and also
Yeah.
in the social media everywhere.
of course.
It's just everybody's proud, and I think they can feel it.
Yeah. So main round now. I mean, it's not going to be. It's not going to be easy.
It's not, but everything is possible.
Yeah.
I think just if we will have more luck with the COVID cases, and the opponent team will not have a luck. So
We'll see,
I don't
we'll
want.
see,
I don't
we'll
want
see,
to
we'll see.
anyone. But I really think that it's amazing just for them to play 4 more games against these great teams, like France, Croatia, Holland, Iceland. It's really like will be a big challenge for them, but I think they can show more than in the group. So
And apart of the fact that big heart, what was the tactical? Like, what was the improvement? Like in Netherlands, we see that you had the Smiths who score like stains and
Pizzi, one middle back Pizzi
Yeah.
from
Pizzi.
Holland.
Yeah.
He is amazing.
he's like everywhere, like
Hope he's watching.
like Speedy Gonzalez everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is the secret of Montenegro? What happened with
Well,
tactical?
Everywhere around Montenegro now is our timeout against Macedonia and also against Slovenia. You cannot understand it, but against Macedonia in the most important moment, we didn't have our selector, our coach, so the assistant coach was the main one, Draško Marvaljević. He's also ex-player. So he just said in the last moment when it was the most important, okay, I just want from you now to go on the head. I don't care. Just go and give it all, break them, just go on the head and score. You know, this is for the victory, so I don't need to repeat it. And also against Slovenia, it was really like nice when I heard Čepić player. He's, I think, 18, 19 years old. He's player of Celje. And then he said like, it was the last minute, last attack, and he just said, just leave me with this player, he's mine, 100%. I will go on him 1-against-1 and he's mine. And then it's just something all around Montenegro, that 2 timeouts. So as I said, what is that? Just big heart, I think. And so just give everything, because I think that all the other teams are just with more experience, more quality. When I saw the Slovenian team with the names and players, it's just like, wow. Before the game, if you put on the paper their players and our players, it's just like Slovenia is really like big favorite. But sports show one more time that is really not important. I just think that they should continue with this family spirit. Like they are really like a family, and I think that you can also see it like when you watch them, that they just support all the time, even if they lose or win, it doesn't matter. They are always stick like together. So
I think it helps as well when there's not such a big expectation on a team.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The pressure is off a little bit, and you're able to just go out there, especially if it's a tight-knit group and a lot of you are friends off the court as well. I think it really helps.
Yes, but it's just like I don't know. Nobody expects, of course, from them, but also they just believed, and I also that a lot of people also in the country believed. But when it comes like the 3-4 players will not be in the group because of COVID, also the coach, then it was like, okay, we now go, we cannot lose, so we just go to give everything. And sometimes it can help, as you said.
Indeed.
What is the strength of the team? Like, who is the player to watch?
For me, right now in Montenegro team, for me they are all amazing, I must say. But if I have to choose one,
Obvious.
goalkeeper Simić is doing a great job, but I have to say like Branko Vujović, he's also young, and he really shows like a lot, not just like that he's an amazing shooter player, he also read the game perfect, he assists a lot, so playing for everybody, and also he's young player, 23 years, so he's also really doing a great job. So if I have to choose, Simić and Branko Vujović.
Well,
So, yeah.
as you mentioned, that the supporters always with you, and I think that's the point, that even yesterday we catastrophe failed, we still have to. You know, if it would be a game today, it would be packed again. 20,000 people would come again
Yeah.
to support
Yes.
Hungary.
Oh yeah, well,
because-
should the Hungarian fans support Montenegro now?
yeah, exactly.
Yes,
I
I
mean, he's supporting
invite.
Iceland. He said he's supporting Iceland now. So
Be-
now you have to convince him
Wait,
to
now
support
I will
Montenegro.
ask you who you support.
Montenegro, of course. I changed my mind. I just support Iceland because I want to tell that we lost yesterday from the European champion. But now I became a Montenegro fan.
Yes, you must, because Iceland is like Montenegro is now. If you watch also in the group with France, Croatia, everyone, maybe the weakest point, like the team, but and then you are like, okay, I'm with them.
Yeah.
No, because they are. I'm always
The
like
underdog.
that.
The
I'm
underdog,
always
supporting
like
the
that.
underdog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like surprises teams. Like even before the whole EHF Euro started,
Yeah.
I thought I wish Lithuania would hit.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
So this time Montenegro is my
Yeah. Thank you. Köszönöm szépen.
szívesen.
No idea what you just said. Anyway.
Thank you very much. Köszönöm
Ah,
szépen.
okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, my Hungarian is.
I think we work on that.
We work on it. We work on
It's
it.
hard.
Yes.
It's hard. You need time.
Yeah, that was a cool. We did a social media clip. Did you see this on how to pronounce Hungarian words?
I was dying. Like really. Everybody read it like different. Everybody say it different. So it was really funny.
I wish my English would be the same like her Hungarian. So,
Hey, come on, you kidding? Your English is perfect, Edu. Come on.
but she speaks very good in Hungary. Nice.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just a simple. Hajra Fradi, that is the most important that you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first. Like, go Fradi, go Ferencváros.
Go for it.
Your position is that you are a controller,
Yes, middle back,
middle back.
center back. Yes.
Yeah.
So I control somehow with the attack, not defense, no, but with the attack, yes. I'm in charge.
And your decision, like your coach, like you have different tactics.
Yes.
And you decide on that moment that which tactic you choose.
Yes, more or less we have a deal before the game, and it depends of the opponent team, like with their defense and everything. So we made a tactic, like with which action we should play, how to attack. So I have a few actions, and then just choose. Or if I see that it's not working, I can change, of course. But
You have a sign, like you like.
Kettő.
You say like.
Kettő.
Okay, because they don't know what is two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
True.
good. Okay,
So
good
we
idea.
have, yes, we have. But
You're smart.
I don't know. I learn immediately.
So you don't do like this or like
No. I try to say, but also like in our arena when we play, it's hard with the fans. So
oh, yeah,
also
because
yes, we also have amazing fans.
yeah, the fans
Yeah,
in
it's true.
Ferencváros are
FTC.
the,
Wow. Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Like the guys had here, these three the games. It
Yeah.
was really just. I was like, wow, I would really like one day to feel this, or maybe to play against, but just to be with this audience.
What is it like? What is it like?
I think this is just like one player more for you.
Yeah.
For me, it's like you have to use that like a power, a strength. Like I don't know, but it just like must push you
Yeah.
forward to go. I don't know.
And
I
even-
never felt like that. For example, next European Championship will be in Podgorica,
Yeah.
in the capital town of Montenegro. So we will be the host for our group, and I just cannot wait to feel it. Also, I really felt it here now with Fradi fans. For me, they are one of the best in Europe. And it's just like always when I think in the most important moments, in the last moments of the game, they just give you some extra energy and motivation. So
Yeah,
For me, it's
if
never
you're not-
like a
even if
pressure.
you're not playing well, even if the team is not
Yes.
playing well, they are still with you
Yes.
all the way.
and
That's
for
important.
me, it can never be like a pressure that I cannot play.
Yeah.
It can just be like extra motivation, extra energy.
in the meantime,
if you
Ferencváros fans has a high expectations. Next door is the Groupama, the stadium, the Fradi Stadium. And last year, Ferencváros had a group. The football team made it to the Champions League main round.
Yes.
And they had Barcelona, Juventus.
Yeah,
and,
true. Yeah.
And I remember that I was watching. I was at a bar and watching the game, and Lionel Messi took the ball, and the guy, come on, take. come on, this is Lionel Messi.
yeah,
I
come
don't
on.
care, take the ball. tackle him, like.
For them, it's like nothing impossible. They just always believe, I think, in you. So that's also
Yeah, there was a real
some
expectation.
special connection.
There was a real expectation to beat Barcelona. We don't care. How you Fradi?
Just win.
Yeah, just win.
Just kill Messi. Just kill Messi.
We are not. We don't want Messi dead. Just on the record there. Okay.
Actually, we almost get Juventus in Torino, in Turin. That was close.
Yeah,
We
that's
almost
true.
get them. So you play in an unbelievable great team.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
I also think that.
Podgorica was a big rival for.
Yes,
for,
always. We were always like, I played so many times against Ferencváros, and I was always like, when we need to come here, I was like, oh no, the fence. I already know that it will be like crazy. And in that time I played wing, so I was in the corner,
Ah,
and
right,
they
right.
were here, and I was like,
You can
okay.
feel their breath on your
Yes.
on your back.
But as I said, it's also nice to play against. It's also like some extra motivation.
Yeah, to shut them up.
Do you think that we have a weakness in Hungary that we don't really play wings, the men, as we saw yesterday? I'm missing the wings game. What do you think why we don't play that? Why we always in the middle and shoot?
I don't know. For example, yesterday you played really good, I think, on pivot. Bello.
Yeah,
Yes, it was really good, but
Bence.
yes, but I also think it's about tactic or also about defense. Maybe just defense close you. If you have a really good wings, then maybe the defense just say we close the wing and let the players to shoot wide. So
But the
I
average.
don't know because I just cannot speak in their name. I think that nobody wants more than the Hungarian handball players. It's just because I know I lose a lot of times, of course, and win. But it's just like I know that nobody wants more than me in that moment on the court, and I think that they gave really the best. Like, but it was just not enough this time.
I mean, I always feel sorry for the wing. Standing.
Not getting the
By
ball.
side.
Yeah, I know.
I'm here.
Standing there,
For
running
me,
up and down.
it was like
Give us the ball now.
Yeah, like
I
the
know.
wing there,
Always.
like, can you give me a ball, please?
always boring, just waiting in the corner, and that's why I move on the middle back. Now I have the ball most of the time in my hands.
Well, you're going to have a different. So we're going to have something else for you to play. Did you know this was going to happen?
I just saw it before with Ninja.
Oh yeah, with
Now
the
it's your
ninja. Now
turn,
it's your turn.
Itana.
And I
Of
will play
course
against
you're-
France.
Yeah, of course.
There you
I
go.
mean, Montenegro. We talk about Montenegro, so you have to have a
Yeah.
team
Yes.
against you, which
I can
sweet for you.
put yes. Thank you.
Right.
Go.
I can just put
Hi,
my-
Itana.
Here we go.
Yarung,
Here we
Itana.
go. Let's have a look then.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
This one is
Next.
fast.
Okay.
You shoot penalties?
There we go.
You
Off
shoot
the
penalties
mark.
in life? You do?
I know sometimes.
I wouldn't have the nerve.
You know
Do
what?
it.
I mean,
If my coach would ask me, I would say, can I just no?
so
Yes.
this handball
Oh, okay.
shootout challenge presented by Lidl. We have a leaderboard at some point. We'll see where you sit on that. We'll show that at the end, I assume.
Jerema.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Okay. Who is the goalkeeper? Octopus. He's everywhere.
Yeah, the
Look,
goalkeeper.
but look.
There
It's
we
just
go.
a game.
Right. Okay. So now you're the goalkeeper now. You're a goalkeeper now. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
A little bit. Simic will not save like this.
Okay. So you scored 2, and France saved 5.
Yes.
Here we go.
Hey, bravo, bravo. Safe fault, Itana, safe fault. Hey.
Here we go.
I think you got it.
He will train now. Yes.
Yes. I mean, this game is so addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm really super
Love it.
excited.
Whoa.
Oh,
One more.
that was pure reflex.
Still 25 seconds.
You can do it.
They've only scored once.
Yeah.
I think we have a new. You're still playing.
No.
You have
Yeah.
18 seconds, 17.
I mean, that's okay.
Next one. That was fine.
5 saves though.
Nice.
6
Hey,
saves.
someone is playing handball here.
Yeah, right.
Majdnem. Hey, 6-3. Nice.
Again me.
I have no idea.
Well,
we
it's
keep
a-
playing? I think it's a no, apparently. We're being told no, stop playing. But she's having so much fun, guys. Please.
We have a good news for you, Itana. You are allowed to play in home this game anytime you like.
I'm done.
3 goals done.
You see,
give you
you
this
scored
back.
3 goals.
So
Yeah,
I
perfect.
won.
But she scored 3 goals in 20 seconds, so it's...
I mean, if you're a handball player, I mean, you should be good at this game. That's all I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Edu scored. He doesn't play handball. Scored once.
But you saw me on goal. I'm better.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay. 25. Who's 25 points?
Yeah,
Is that
it's-
true? This is a typo, guys. Come on, sort this out. This
I
can't
was
be right.
3. Put me there.
we will.
Edu 6.
There.
It's 4. So Finn Green apparently top of the leaderboard on 25.
Grbić
I'm
Haro,
sure that
please.
that's not the case.
I think my 6 points is a mistake, but
That's-
I'm not...
My pronunciations, anyone who watches me
Ninja
do
was
the draws-
better?
Huh?
Which
My
one?
German?
No, Ninja.
Ninja is better.
He was not.
No idea. Can't remember the scores.
Not
Anyone know the scores?
He did
knows.
well as
No.
well.
For sure,
knows.
he was not good. If you don't
But he
remember.
But he was doing spin shots. He was doing beach handball spin shots, so that counts as double. So we'll see.
I will not try.
So
I will break something.
before we go, big game on Sunday. SBR away for FTC.
Yes, it will be a hard match. Also, they are leaders in the group,
Yeah.
but we are like 1 point against
Yeah,
behind them. So we have a big chance. We go to win, of course, at every game, and I just think that we have to, of course, first respect our system for the game,
Yeah.
and just to give everything, and then we will see what it will bring us.
Well, good luck.
Now, I truly became a Montenegro fan, really. I'm 100%.
Yes.
All my heart is Montenegro.
If we have another guest, our next show, by the way, guys, is on Sunday, and I don't know who the guests are, but I'm sure if they're from another country, then Edu will then change his mind again to whoever.
way.
And I will
they're
watch
from.
it.
So if they're from
No
Norway
way.
or Norway,
No way, I will still be a Montenegro fan.
yeah, we'll see.
And Itana will give me a Montenegro shirt
Yes.
signed. Thank you, Itana, very kind. And
You are very
also a
welcome.
scarf food.
You're
Also
cheeky.
this-
You're being cheeky now.
And also a tattoo. Okay,
Wow, extreme.
yeah.
You're going to be
I'm an extreme guy.
in the Tribunes. That's our next video idea then.
Yeah.
We follow Edu following Montenegro around, and you're coming as well.
Please. Just invite me. And
Just
I'm
making up content here right now,
I
guys. It's
will.
happening, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, I think that's it. Edu,
Yeah.
I think we've reached. We had so much more content to show you. We had like 15,000 social media posts to show. Five of them. Really?
It's okay.
Plus what? We're fine? Huh? Show 5? Okay, then we'll show 5.
Yeah.
Here we go. So, yeah, we basically had a look at some of the best social media posts that have been doing the rounds. And I think you can see this one already. This is this one. This is obviously the last buzzer-beating goal for Portugal against. Sorry, for Hungary, I should say. What am I talking about? Hungary against Portugal.
Thank you very much for Itana. Thank you so much for being
Just-
here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good luck at the weekend.
Hoi,
We will
Freddy.
speak to you soon. Guys, we're back on social. We're back on social. Good. Yes. So this was probably the best moment of
Yeah,
of
that was.
Hungary's Euro.
That was when,
Yeah.
was-
And it
that
was
was
crazy
brilliant.
with
That was
8
brilliant.
seconds left on the clock, and yeah, that was a good one. We've got this. I think this is like some 3. This was sent in by Carlos Britos on Twitter. I think these are just 3 amazing in-flight goals scored by Spain. I think all
I
at the
remember
same
that.
time.
Yeah.
Do love an
Oh,
in-flight.
I love that.
Do love an in-flight.
Yeah, me too.
We'd like to see this in slow motion, to be honest, but
Boom.
I want to try and perfect this myself.
Uh-huh.
I think on a future show we should get you to do some of these kind of things.
Okay.
Go down on the U. on the arena and just try.
Yeah, I'm absolutely
Yeah. You're in?
open for.
You're
Yeah,
in?
I'm in. If
Okay.
just throw me the ball and I get it.
And you do? Okay. Oh, this one.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is our famous TikTok. Guys, if you're not following us on TikTok, then something's severely wrong with you, okay? Yeah, we're pretty new on TikTok. We actually signed an agreement with TikTok before the championship started. They're an official partner of ours. And this is an incredible... Look at this wrist shot.
3 times he twisted
Yeah.
his ankle.
How the hell did you do this? This
Oh,
has been viewed
wrist-
like 20 million times now. This has been viewed on TikTok, and this is good. This is good news that handball is going viral already.
Yeah, it is. And also, I think that movement, it would be harder to do, but a bit of practice and do.
Yeah, indeed. We've got a couple of weeks before the media tournament, so
Yeah,
just try
let's
it.
do it.
Just try it.
The only thing that we have to
this
jump tall enough to have a chance.
This is family versus. These are our friendly family versus the Austrians, who are involved in this championship. This is some entrances, okay, to the arena. Not sure if you're getting the sound on this at all. Can't hear anything. But these guys, they're doing a lot. Follow them, family verse. They're pretty cool guys.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they are. We had the sightseeing together. Oh, nice.
Here we go. Probably #1 cutest picture of the whole championship, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks almost staged, but it most definitely isn't. Incredible picture there of this young Iceland fan. What else do we have? This is Tricky, of course, the mascot.
Yeah,
He's
and
involved.
that's me as well.
Are you there?
Yeah, I am there. I show you. Not with the bike.
Tell me where this is. I mean, I know where
It's
it is,
in
but
a
tell
Hero
the viewers.
Square.
Yeah.
Hero Square. I'm on the left side. I'm originally supposed to be in the front. That's
Okay.
me who is dropping the ball.
Love it. Love it.
Hero Square.
This is, I just love this video with all of my heart. This is a style guide to resin. It's, as someone says, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care that we're going at this is Twitch. This is what Twitch is for, I think. And there's actually, it's Dita Vind, actually, a beach handball a player, won the beach handball EHF Beach Handball Euro in 2019. Here she is, and she said this video is everything, like porn for handballers. It does certainly have that kind of, it certainly kind of has that vibe about it, and almost don't want to look at this video too much because it's yeah. This is the wrist again, and we've got these guys. You got a story about these guys?
Yeah, that's an amazing story. Two Hungarian guys brought these boards. One of them says, "I'm looking for a girlfriend." The other one with the line, it says, me either.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, okay.
Me too. And so the funny about this story,
Yeah.
that after both of them actually found a girlfriend
Yeah.
for the game,
Yeah.
so they have a picture afterwards with the girl.
Yeah,
Plus, one of our players, Dominic Mati,
yeah.
after the game, he posted in his Instagram that me either. Actually, that is the post
Yes,
of
yes,
Mati
this-
Dominic.
Oh, yeah,
posting
down
that,
below. Yeah.
Enish means me either.
Yeah.
Or me too. And there is another twist of the story.
Okay.
This one was on the Hungary-Portugal game. And after the Hungary and Iceland game, these two guys came with the board, says, we accomplished the mission, Dominic, now it's your turn.
Crazy.
So they sent a message again.
Yeah.
So this guy is amazing. This is everywhere in the now in the Hungarian media, in the newspapers, in Facebook, the social media. So
Okay. Well,
these two guys with a simple board, they made a history.
It's a very creative way of trying to find your future wife. Is this how you found your wife? Is this how your love story started, or you didn't do this, did you?
Unfortunately not, but it would be great to tell that this is how. But you know, the funny thing is that with this post, 3 girls already wrote that they found a boyfriend.
Okay.
So now this is a Hungarian Tinder.
Yeah.
If we go with
Interesting. Yeah. Or Tinder.
Looking
we
for
could
a
do
girlfriend?
That's true. We've got TikTok on board. I suppose our next partner we're looking out for is Tinder. So if the guys at Tinder are there or watching, I doubt it, but you know, never know.
Yeah,
Never know.
I'm
It's
sure
always
it
something
would-
for another show, another championship.
Yeah, absolutely.
Edu, it's like 25 past 8. We've been talking for way longer than we should have been, but it's just flown by. Sunday's next, right?
Can't wait.
And we've got games coming up. Main round starting tomorrow. You're going to be supporting one of the teams. You
Montenegro.
Don't know. Yeah, Montenegro. So we've.
I switched.
You switched.
Sorry, Iceland.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We've got main round coming up tomorrow. And a big thanks to all our guests. Thanks to Edu. Thanks to all the guys behind the scenes here for staying way past their bedtime to do this. And yeah, we will see you. I won't see you. Probably not. Hopefully not. Kidding. On Sunday. Have a good evening, guys. From me and Edu, it's bye-bye.
See you on Sunday. Bye-bye.
Ciao, guys.
Thank you.